I look like I just did, but I didn't. I was crying before this, so excuse me for that. I had an idea last night around 1 a.m. and it was about Charli XCX's Substack, her essay. I read Charli XCX's essay, which is called The Death of Cool, and she's low-key onto something, I'm telling you right now. I have not stopped thinking about it because she's not just talking about music. I think she's also talking about the internet and also society. She's kind of goes on to expose society in the most nichest way possible. I love it so much. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw someone who genuinely felt different? When I say that, I mean like their energy is just different, the way they carry themselves. Like they're on some Marilyn Monroe type shit. Like you don't see that anymore. I've noticed that art becomes less interesting when you're trying to appeal to everyone else. Popularity in itself isn't the problem. It's what creators often change because they become popular. Stay with me now. Algorithms reward familiarity, not originality. Think about the definition of niche. It means to appeal only to a small specific segment of the population rather than the general public. That in itself explains why something not as popular is considered cooler or niche. But can something still be considered cool if everyone knows about it? I don't even know if I know the answer to this. I feel like I could do a whole deep dive on this, so let me know if you guys want part 2. That's a hard question I wrote down. The coolest people aren't trying to become trends, they're accidentally becoming them. By exposing this pandemic in her essay, Charli uncovers how self-consciousness has become excessive and ultimately destructive to creativity. Think about the contrast between Brat and music, fashion, and film. There's your example right there. If you know what I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, hopefully you do. Charli hinges on the idea that cool was not actually analyzed. Rather, it emerged from accident, pure confidence, and authenticity, even detachment and ignorance. Charli taps on how hyper-awareness is not empowering. She suggests that excessive self-focus results in anxiety. And I can testify for that. Cool literally dies when people care too much. Reading through, Charli does not offer a solution in itself, which low-key is the solution. The solution is there is no solution. You have to figure it out on your own. And I love that. She leaves us with discomfort, and maybe the first step to bringing back cool is understanding how caged we are in ourselves. Lately, I have been struggling with my own confidence and how I do appeal to others. And last night I read her essay and I just wanted to come on here and share it because she's onto something that I feel like is very obvious, but people are too afraid to notice, if that makes sense. Also, you can tie Gabriette into this whole concept too. How Gabriette used to do cooking videos. I used to watch her cooking videos before Charli XCX, before I even knew who Charli XCX was. And Charli XCX mentions Gabriette in 360. Because in my opinion, Gabriette was cool before the Charli XCX music video, and she's cool after, obviously. You can just tell she gives off the vibe of authenticity and not conforming to social standards and beauty standards, and that in itself is the whole point of this video. So I just wanted to tie that back to her. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.